Yo, it's Apollo 2 Infinite out here. Sit down, talk to artists. This is important. You know what I'm saying? This is very important. You need to buy beats. I'm not just saying that because I'm a producer and I'm trying to sell you product. Buying beats is super important as an artist. Well, let me put this way. Buying beats is important as an artist if you're trying to make a career out of this. If you're just putting up music for fun for people to listen to, by all means, go get your free beats or whatever, wherever, do your instrumentals, your covers over instrumentals and whatnot. But if you're trying to make, this is an artist for who's trying to make a career out of their music. I'm trying to tell you, I've been doing this. I've been making music for 10 years. For 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I've learned this. I've met people in the industry who told me, you need to buy beats. And here's why. When you get a free beat, unless you find a producer who just messes with you and is like, okay, I'm going to throw you a beat to help you get your career off the ground, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's that situation. The reason you need to buy beats is because if you get a free beat, like, it's for non-profit use, so you can't make any profit off of it. So yeah, you spending that money to go into the studio, and record your song. So you probably and get it mixed and mastered. If you really trying to have a legit sounding song, you probably spent like $30-$50 to do all that. You got your song, but you can't make no money back off of it. You know what I'm saying? You can't sell it on iTunes or anything because you don't have any licensing or rights to it. It's for a non-profit use. But if you go out and purchase a beat, then you can start selling it off. Like, so there's different. Like, you can get a beat from anywhere between like $20 and a few $100s. And usually, if they're really cheaper, you can get at least. If you don't, I understand if you don't have any money to spend on an exclusive, to pay a producer to give you an exclusive beat. But I mean, if you're gonna use a free beat anyway that probably 10,000 other people are gonna use, you might as well lease the beat. Which is why you lease the beat or license the beat. Really, that's the correct term, is licensing the beat. But you license the beat for like $20, $25, $30, $50 probably at most. Depending on what type of package you or whatever you're gonna get. So you go out and license the beat, and you get to use that you get to have profitable use to it. You know what I'm saying? You can have a commercial use, throw that on your mixtape, your album. Especially if you have an album, you throw it on your album. You can sell up to 1,500 copies, sometimes 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 copies with the lease. The higher up in lease you go, you maybe even be able to sell 5,000 copies off the lease. You know what I'm saying? If you selling that many copies, of your tape or your song, then you might as well buy the beat, because now you're going to get all that back. So you go out and lease the beat, right? And you sell that 1,500 copies. You spent $20. Maybe, say you even paid the max, but say you spent $50 for the lease. You still made $1,400 over what you paid for it. Then you probably go out and get the exclusive for the lease, which is like $300, $400, $500. Buying leases or buying beats are so important. You know what I mean? You want your publishing. You want to be able to make money off publishing. So you have commercial use, having on the radio, go do shows and get your money paid off to you for publishing. You want to have CDs out, be able to be on Spotify, get that distribution out. You can't distribute your music like that with the free beat with non-profit use, because you can't make a profit off of it. But if you go out and lease the beat, or you go out and get the exclusives for the beat, then now you get to make your profit on the beat. A lot of independent artists don't make money off their music. One reason is why they don't take the steps, or they don't know what to do to really profit well off their music, but they don't invest into the right things. Like, they'll try to invest in promotion, they'll invest in all this marketing and whatever, but they will not invest in the beat first. You don't have any marketing, you don't have any chances for radio, you don't have any mixtape placements, you don't have any performances. You don't even have a song without the beat. First, you need the beat. Invest into the actual song first. Once you invest into the song, then you can take that song farther. And this is something that's gonna make you money from now till forever. I got songs on iTunes from 4 or 5 years ago. Well, how am I, 21? I got songs on iTunes from 6 years ago. You know what I mean? Still on there. Still making money off that from 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And 10 years later, it's still gonna be on there. You know, one day I'm gonna have 1 million fans, and I'm gonna be like, they're gonna find out, oh, he had songs from when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? And it's on iTunes. Like, what is this? And they gonna go purchase it, and I could still say 1 million fans buy that song or buy those songs. I just made $1 million for something I put out 6 years ago. You know what I mean? I'm like, I got I have a song. You know, I got more recent songs on there or whatever, but you know, it's the whole point is like, but I purchased those beats. You know, so I could do that. And, you know, and the beats stuck with me. No leases. I purchased those beats for exclusives. Now I'm not gonna lie, there's a couple beats off of one of my tapes that I leased. You know, this is all before I started producing though. But there's a couple beats off my tape that I leased, but I could sell the copies though. You know what I'm saying? I still could sell the copies. License your beats or get the exclusives. When you license a beat, that just means that, I mean, you get some rights to it, you'll be able to make profit off of it, but it's only up into a limited extent. You know what I'm saying? You might only get to sell 1,500 to 5,000 copies off it. Or, you know what I'm saying? And if you on top of that, that beat can get licensed out to several other artists. You know what I'm saying? So several artists can license that one beat unless you can find your producer. Like if you talk to me, you can find a producer that's gonna license you the beat personally. That's a different story. But 9 times out of 10, 100 other artists probably can get that beat. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you come and get the exclusive. If you really don't want anybody else to have that beat but you, go purchase an exclusive. You know what I'm saying? You come shop with me, you can get an exclusive that's just you, that hasn't been put out yet. You know what I'm saying? That's just you, hasn't been put out yet, so nobody else can get it. But you know, get an exclusive, and then you don't have to worry about nobody else shopping for your beat. Invest into yourself, invest into your music, invest into your song first. Before you think about doing anything, oh, I'm gonna try to get this mixtape placement, oh, I wanna do this show, oh, I want to get on the radio, which all of that stuff is doable, and it's not hard to do. You know what I'm saying? It just take a little searching, and, you know, it takes a little networking and searching, and you're going to find exactly what you need to do all that stuff. First things first, invest into your song. Invest into your song. You don't know. There's a lot of great artists out here. You know what I'm saying? You probably get your beat and make a hit song. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on your talent. You'll probably make a hit song. And you will miss out on so much money on the back end and up front if you do not invest into your song and go get a beat and purchase it. If you use a free beat, you're not going to make no profit off of it. You go purchase a beat, make that investment, you'll make your profit. So keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Invest into your song. You know, power to infinite. Enjoy your day. Stay infinite. Stay smooth. Peace. Go get them beats.